This is Andre Ward, and you're watching Dontaesboxingnation.
You're watching Dontaesboxingnation.
This is Dante Williams, and you're watching Dontaesboxingnation.
Dontaesboxingnation, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to give my quick thoughts on this one-sided fight. Mayweather versus Maidana, the rematch. First things first, I want to say congratulations to Floyd Mayweather for dominating Marcos Maidana. It was a good fight. I mean, it wasn't a super action-packed fight. It was a chess match. I was a little surprised how much Maidana was respecting Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd Mayweather, he had a lot of respect for Marcos Maidana as well. Because there were times in that fight where Marcos Maidana started backing up. He started backing up to the ropes. Marcos Maidana would go a long time sometime without throwing any punches. And I think that, I was looking at it, and I thought Floyd Mayweather, he really could have took advantage of that. I thought Floyd Mayweather could have thrown a couple combinations, and that would have really discouraged Marcos Maidana a lot more in the fight. I mean, there's no argument on who won the fight. Obviously Floyd Mayweather, he won the fight decisively. But once again, if we're comparing Floyd Mayweather to Floyd Mayweather, of course he could have did a little bit better. But Floyd Mayweather himself, he already admitted that that wasn't his best performance. He believes that he did actually better in the first fight than he did in the rematch. He said he felt dead in there, and then after Marcos Maidana biting his finger, which is some new stuff. I guess Maidana, he was doing the remix. He had to pull a new dirty trick that we've never seen before, because I don't think I've ever seen somebody bite somebody's damn hand and bite them so deep that the bite goes through the glove and actually cuts Floyd Mayweather's finger. That's a hell of a bite. And he had a mouthpiece in when he did it. So, credit goes out to Marcos Maidana for being one of the most creative, dirty fighters in the sport of boxing. I thought it was pretty funny when Marcos Maidana completely denied that he had even bit Floyd Mayweather, as if he didn't know that cameras existed. And then when Jim Gray shows the replay, then Maidana, he has this surprised look on his face, and he says, oh, no, oh yeah, he put his hand in my mouth. I guess he was basically trying to say, actually, his finger bit my teeth is what happened, right? Some more ridiculous shit. But nonetheless, like I said, this was even though Floyd Mayweather, he won the whole fight, this was, Marcos Maidana, he was dangerous from the first round all the way to the last round. Because of Floyd Mayweather's movement, his angles, and his defense, Marcos Maidana would go a long time sometimes without landing a punch. But then when he did land a punch, it would be a pretty good shot that he would land on Floyd. But it was such few punches that didn't help him to win a lot of the rounds. He would still lose the rounds because of inactivity. Another thing that was pretty interesting, of course, the double standards always exist with certain fighters. We heard a lot of people say before this fight, Floyd Mayweather, he no longer has legs. Freddie Roach, he was saying it over and over. He was talking about it a week before the fight. He said, I don't care what Floyd says, his legs are gone. Floyd Mayweather gets in the ring, we see his legs. We also see him stand right in front of Marcos Maidana. We seen him do a little bit of everything. However, I don't think this was Floyd Mayweather's best performance. I agree with Floyd Mayweather. It was more like a B- or a C for Floyd Mayweather. But once again, we're comparing Floyd Mayweather to Floyd Mayweather, okay? He didn't go in there and win every single round and play with Maidana the way he wanted to. But there were some rounds where Floyd Mayweather, he started letting his hands go. He started to land the right hand. But once again, Maidana was respecting Floyd a whole lot. And I really think that Floyd Mayweather, he could have really, really hurt Maidana if he would have pushed the issue just a little bit more. But because of Maidana's unorthodox style, I think Floyd Mayweather, he wanted to just make sure he won the fight. There were times, but I truly believe there were times in this fight where Floyd Mayweather, he was actually trying to really hurt Maidana. And that's what made Maidana respect Floyd Mayweather. The right hands that Floyd Mayweather was throwing were vicious. The uppercut, Floyd Mayweather would throw a counter right uppercut to the body. I think that was hurting Maidana as well. So it was some It was a decent fight. It was a decent fight. And then, of course, we can't forget Maidana. He actually got a good punch in, I think, at the end of the second or third round that kind of wobbled Floyd Mayweather for a quick second. So it was some drama in this fight. It was some drama. And I truly believe the closer we got to this fight, the more anticipation built because it was a rematch. I truly believe a lot of fans, they started to really believe, you know what, Maidana might beat this guy. I mean, you start thinking about fights like rematches like Roy Jones versus Antonio Tarver, and you start to say Floyd Mayweather's getting older, and you got people saying this guy's got to lose eventually. One day he's got to get old. This might be the time that he gets old. I think that led to this fight probably being very successful when it comes to pay-per-view buys. I was telling you guys before that I didn't think the pay-per-view buys would be good at all. But now, looking at the weigh-in, once again, Floyd Mayweather, when he does a weigh-in, he fills up the entire arena, okay? This last weigh-in that Floyd Mayweather did, he filled up at least 89 to 90% of the entire arena. When Canelo does a weigh-in, when Manny Pacquiao does a weigh-in, they only open up 1/4, a quarter of the entire arena. That tells you a whole lot. If Floyd Mayweather can fill up a whole arena just for the weigh-in against Marcos Maidana, then this had to be a success. Whatever the numbers are, it had to be a success for Floyd Mayweather. Okay? So I'm going to be talking a lot more about this fight. That's pretty much all I got to say right now. We'll be talking a lot more about this on my show coming up this Tuesday, alltalkradio.net, 4:05 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's all I got, guys. I'm on to the next one.